Absolutely. Right, next up, who's getting sacked first, people? Out of all the managers in the Premier League, who's getting sacked first? Let me give you some names. Ten Hag, Maresca, he's in there, right?
Why?
Big Ange and Daichi. Who's the first to go?
Ten Hag.
I'll say Ten Hag.
Ten Heineken. Van Nistelrooy is literally right there. They have the replacement ready. They're the only team in this conversation that have their replacement.
Who's never managed
already
before,
at the club with a contract. Yeah, no, what? Van Nistelrooy, he has managed at PSV.
You know what, right?
That's true.
Yeah, he's literally right there.
You know.
Shout. You see, you've got some games coming up here.
Let me see the fixtures.
Big Ange comes out of...
Ange ain't going.
If Big Ange comes out of the Arsenal game
Nah,
favourably...
he won't get us.
He's not getting.
What if we went there and say it was a
slapped him up?
beatdown?
Yeah, I still don't think he'll get sacked.
He won't get
He'll be
sacked.
like,
There's a lot of
fans
there,
might put him under a bit
I've
more
heard a
pressure.
lot of Tottenham fans starting to sort of like
but
lose it
Who's going to come in though, Rob?
with the high line thing because they're just... You know what it is, right? They like how he plays, but he's just stubborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Right.
There's a lot of managers that are stubborn.
However, I do think...
Plays good football.
Ten Hag... Yeah, because at least you guys can... Like, for
They're
instance,
going to win games.
for instance, you watch
Tottenham
their...
have an identity. You know what we're trying to do.
Yeah, you watched their game last week, and even as an Arsenal fan, they absolutely dominated that game.
And the same as Leicester.
They should really have lost the game, right? But whereas when I watched that United game,
Team, honestly.
that was very... If you're a United fan, it's very, very worrying. That's why I wanted to see Flex here today, right? Because I told these men, I go, yo, that
gonna see him on
FA
Monday.
Cup... Masked over.
Shall we do a double cooking Monday?
He's getting cooked,
Like,
right? Because that marked over.
triple cooked chips.
I think we should do the show in the kitchen.
Should we redecorate?
Remember when?
Should we redecorate for Monday?
No. We'll go into the
bring Gordon Ramsay back.
I think we should go to an
shall we?
Well, all the
I
United
do think
fans
we
said,
should, actually, because
let's
that's two. He's not going to have held.
Yeah.
I think we should actually film the show in the kitchen.
Do you think we can borrow that from
kitchen.
next
There's a
door?
kitchen just
There
down
is down
there.
there.
Yeah, let's just ask.
Why don't we just do that? Why
Put the mics
can
in
we
there,
just
man.
borrow the patisserie for a
I'm
minute?
being so serious, you know. All
Well,
right.
I do.
Let's talk to Jason.
I'll talk to Jason after.
You know he's got
like, seriously talking, like I think it's Ten Hag's in. He's got problems, man, because
He got big.
I've not seen a difference in how they play, and you know they've only won one game. It's still early. It's still very early, but they won one game, and even that, you know, near the end of the game, Xerxes.
Fulham. Yeah, man.
And then he can't complain now about signings and that because he's made a lot more signings
Spent a lot
again.
of money.
A lot of money.
And I'm just like, and you see United. I mean, I saw Said. You know what I mean? He was losing it.
Steam coming out of his ears, mate.
3 years, he said. You know?
Even
my ears,
even his,
people.
Right? And then it was the same man, him though, who was saying they had a great season last
Ten
year.
Hag in.
And I told him,
what was KG saying?
you didn't have a great season because you're forgetting about the league. Now the
bread and
reality's
butter.
hitting.
KG.
Yeah, the reality's hitting
Did
now.
you hear
Still-
Davo from Manchester, the season ticket holder, calling up? He was fuming, mate.
It was him.
32 years he's been going.
It was him.
And he doesn't want to see any of that rubbish anymore, mate. Yeah.
KG is like he's,
That was brilliant.
he's
You actually had
a
me fooled.
founding
I had you
member
fooled.
of the Eric Ten Hag Defence League.
Yeah.
He's still
That's
in that
embarrassing,
camp.
bro.
He won't
But just
admit.
about.
Yeah,
Just about.
he's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
Hanging on. And
That's a lonely club.
I
right
do
now.
believe that if they have one more, their heads are gone.
He's got problems.
Flex will be first.
No,
Can't blame
well, yeah.
McTominay.
He flip-flopped
He's
back.
gone.
True.
You can't blame certain men like that, innit? The
Fred.
McTominays and
Yeah,
Freds
no,
and all. They're all
Fred.
gone.
You
Right?
know?
No Martial.
And I thought,
Weghorst.
No.
I
Johnny
just
Evans.
think, I
Igalo.
think, you got to think about the style of play. Like even that game, right? Like I know everyone's saying Casemiro and he was terrible, right? But it's like, where's the other players getting back? Where's the runners?
Mainly was nowhere to be seen.
No,
You know what I mean?
But in
slumped,
fairness, I mean, he was trying to do it all on his own, mate. Like, I don't think you can really get on his back for it.
He should be. He's actually a kid. He should actually be like
Exactly.
a rotation player.
Well, he
in
should actually
school.
be, like living life on the playground. Like, we shouldn't be putting that much pressure
Should be a
on him.
rotation.
And then
player.
some of the decisions as well, like
Rashford for me. That's
why didn't that again when I think of Ten Hag, why didn't that Diallo?
Why didn't he
Ahmed.
start?
Why didn't he start? He's been their best player so
He
far.
could have caused us
Foolish
problems as
decision.
well. Let me read you the next few
Go on, mate.
fixtures
Go on.
for each of
Go
these
on.
people, and then you tell me who's getting sacked first. So Everton have got Aston Villa away. That's tough. Then it's Southampton at home in the Cup, which that's a must-win game. They need a little cup run to appease the fans. Leicester away, Palace at home, Newcastle at home, and then Ipswich away. So some winnable games
they
there.
cannot sack Dyche.
No,
They will
regret that.
They will go down.
But
Yeah.
Abby, you know what I saw?
They'll go
Right,
down.
You know what I saw
They
today?
don't have the players to.
Nah.
You know what I
bring
saw
in
being linked
someone
with that
else.
job? David Moyes.
Nah, like.
Little
So-
homecoming.
Yeah, yo. So
I
if
did
he
see
has
that
a couple
too.
more continue on, you know, you start the season, they're moving into a new stadium.
Yeah,
next
they
year.
can't go down.
might,
They don't want
Yeah.
to move into that in being
can't.
The
relegated.
championship.
They might call for Moyes.
They'd have the best stadium in championship.
I will.
Yeah.
be
I
there.
just think they.
They might call
I
for
just
Moyes.
don't think they can.
No, you know, I'm actually going to change it to him.
You might put.
Ooh.
I think
I don't think you'll be
it's-
first, Deitch, but
I think he could be. What's those fixtures again?
Oh, I've just clicked off.
Villa away?
But, yeah, Villa,
Southampton.
Southampton at home in the cup. You've
Forget
got
that.
Newcastle at home,
Yeah.
Palace at home.
Lord.
I feel.
Hey, listen, it could be him, you know. Could
I
be him.
think that they just don't have the they don't
I
have the
agree with
quality.
Abby.
Like I
could
think
be him.
I think if they sack him, I
If
think
they had
they're
the
gone.
quality,
They're
Deitch wouldn't
gone.
have a problem
Nah.
keeping them up. That's the thing.
But
It's
the
theirs.
fan base is starting to turn a little bit.
Yeah,
It's a little
Yeah, you remember
50-50
they're
there.
She'll get
waiting
their
for the
thing.
train.
He'll go.
Yeah,
They'll
man.
get a new manager bound.
You disgrace
They'll win
me.
a couple, and then they might just
Fucking
stay
shite.
up. But I don't think Sean Dyche is the problem. I
No,
think it
they're
is a
actually
shit
talking
show.
about Avanti West Coast and not Everton.
I'm
Man
sure
United.
You got beef?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big beef.
Big
and I'm
beef,
ready
yeah.
to face you. Southampton, United go to Southampton on Saturday next week. Barnsley at home in Cup. And then it's away at Palace. FC 20. Remember them? In the Europa League. Then it's Tottenham Hotspur at home. And then it's Porto away. That's not an easy game. And then Villa away. So let's just imagine they crash out at home to Barnsley, right, in Cup. And then they they lose to Tottenham at home. And they go to Aston Villa and get slumped. We could be talking about mid-October. Ten Hag, see you later, guys. Maybe. We could be. I think he'll be the first
ready
one.
for that.
Oh, yeah.
I
They're
don't
more than
know.
you come
I'm
on.
just- I'm not sure.
Dyche isn't.
You're really liking that David Moyes shout. I like it. It's a good
That
shout.
makes
Moyes.
sense, though. I
Back
can't
home.
lie.
And as I said, then the other
They love him.
the other jeopardy, as I said, right, is the fact that they're moving into a new stadium next year.
Don't go anywhere.
You don't want to be moving into that in the Championship, man.
Sure, I would.
Preston.
Chelsea, though, right? Currently 11th in the Prem.
I'm sorry, just back on the Everton thing.
Come
Ain't they new owners possibly as well?
Well, we hear that all
Come
the time,
on.
but
It'll be one of those
two.
two. We don't need to look at Chelsea's fixture.
Chelsea away at Bournemouth, the Kepa derby, and then it's away at West Ham.
Hope he's allowed to
And then
play.
it's at home to Barrow. If you even so much as concede a throw-in to Barrow, I will turn
Was it not
you
your club that
into a
conceded
Barrow.
2 goals to Haverton and Waterloo?
And we won 5. This is 2008 you're
I don't
talking about.
care.
Hang on, didn't you lose at home to
care.
Bradford?
I just want to make
you
it
lost
clear.
at home to Bradford.
I just want to make it clear
You
before you
lost at
start
home to
reeling
Bradford.
before you start reeling off expectations. You literally
Nah,
conceded 2 goals to Haverton and
come on,
Waterloo.
bro.
Do you remember that? That was
Chelsea,
wild.
Brighton. There's a derby there, so he could go. And then Tottenham have got Arsenal away, Coventry away in Cup, at home to Brentford, Karabag FK
Pick up.
in the Europa League. And then it's
Karabag.
Tottenham, it's
Quack.
United away. I think the most likely is United or Everton, if I'm honest.
They're not sacking.
I know they won't.